So I've been asked for my logistics and fulfillment management tips for 2023. Well, after the last couple of years with so much uncertainty, and we've got all sorts of strikes which have been impacting on our supply chain, whether it's the container port strikes or the Royal Mail strikes, for example, with events such as the Suez Canal crisis, which impacted on container delivery for a really long time, there's a huge amount of uncertainty. So what are my top tips for getting through 2023? Well, the number one tip I'd say is be really adaptive. Now, some of my favourite and most business-minded clients are the team here at Sacred. Now, Ian and Hilary really understood the machinations of the supply chain throughout both the COVID pandemic and the ongoing supply chain crisis since then. They've done a huge amount to ensure that they had enough bottles to put their product in, that they had enough product in order to sell when demand was going to peak, and that they outsourced their logistics so that when their retail shops shut, that they could pivot their business seamlessly to e-com. So you've got to be extraordinarily adaptive. You've got to think in the long term, and you've really got to be looking at business continuity throughout all of that. So the most adaptive brands, like Sacred, for example, will survive. Another top tip for your logistics management in 2023 is look at a few lower cost options. All these consignments are going out via Yodel. And I think consumers are becoming really savvy in terms of the cost of what is used to be deemed postage and packaging on their consignments. So maybe having a lower cost option might be a really prudent way to go. So another top tip for 2023 is you've really got to look at business continuity. We all know about the impact of the Royal Mail strikes. Now, normally this would be full, and this is how much is going out today. If we didn't have alternative carriers to offer our clients, then we'd be in all sorts of trouble. So until stuff like the strikes are sorted, you really do need to have a plan B.